Live app and One Sports as we give you Chapter 1 in this match. May Makatuno with that service. Arroyo blocked coverage here by Capital 1. Lana fires down. Arroyo again, and this time she gets it on the second attempt. As Luis Romero will continue to serve the timeout by Coach Roger Gorayev a while ago. And it's a good timeout, Coach Ronnie, for them.
Registered the first point as Shirley Salamagos, formerly of Arellano Lady Chief.
Salamagos also played for the Blaze in Japan back in 2021. Overdig though goes outside for her.
Itong si Eliza Bertolano, first name pa lang mabigat na.
Tama, Coach. Living up to the name of the Elizas here in the PVL. She'll make a way there. Capital 1 scrambles. Jalana gives Farm Fresh a chance ball.
Good shift. Excellent decision coming from Romero. Minutes to end.
Right.
Kat Villegas did not play sa unang laro ng Capital 1. Played for Coach Roger Gorayev for the San Sebastian Lady Stags some years back.
We saw Kate Viray on your screens a while ago as Kat Villegas will serve. Romero to the middle with Risa Cruz a while ago. They go to Navarro this time. Bertolano soars. Ball is still alive and a dump by Luis Romero.
She gets that down. Definitely a more difficult player to guard and defend.
Arroyo off the blockers of Capital 1 here.
Point 3 of Capital 1.
May with that service. Arroyo answers back though.
Arroyo is the leading scorer right now.
And that spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan sa Lubong ng Bayan.
Competition from Feb 20 to May 14. It's about 79 games for 12 teams, but only 4 teams will be
serve once more. But you're talking about Creamline, Coach. It's good to see like teams like Farm Fresh or Young Guns really stepping it up. Of course, ang dikit ng laban nila even in the last conference against the Creamline Cool Smashers. Jalana 10 to 18. Rivera sets Bertolano. A chase here by Capital 1. They send it over to Farm Fresh.
Hard to guard, hard to defend.
As she'll serve, it's 19 to 10. 9-point lead courtesy of the girls in black in this ball game. A powerful block there by Farm Fresh. Legacion with his service. Lana first ball. Makatuno goes to Villegas. And a good bounce back here for Capital 1.
3-1 run for them late here in this set. As we take a look at Kate Viray. Was not scored here off the bench for Farm Fresh. Oh, nobody home to defend that last shot coming from Eliza Bertolano. Capital 1 gave up 20 points off their errors.
Navarro with his service. Red like a block. That monster block there.
At the 20-10 count, this is a nice 6-2 run here for the yellow shirts.
Will do the honors. Makatuno goes to Jalana.
Again, putting a lot of points on the board here for the Solar Spikers.
Arroyo though answers back with a cross-court attack.
6 points. Sharing scoring honors with Trisha Tubu, who will score 12 in the 24.
Trisha Tubu and Luis Romero come back in on the court. An over-dig there. Farm Fresh has an opportunity and they take it.
I asked her earlier on what she's bringing from her experiences with Jerflor and Nextled, and she answered that this time she's embracing her role as a senior and as a leader, and that comes along with addressing the challenge of bringing her newly formed team closer. Kaya naman last Saturday, she planned a players-only dinner for the team after training, where they even got to enjoy some karaoke and get to bond more, building more chemistry on and off the court. And with Captain Jarrell, and experience PVL games live in HD and commercial-free anytime and anywhere in the world. Now back to you.
Thank you, Kyla, for that report.
Back at you, says Kate and Santiago meanwhile.
Yes.
De Los Reyes, Narit,
Yes.
playing together at the same time here for Farm Fresh. War ahead by 3.
Powerful block there. Del Rosario with a back set to Melgar. Blocked as well by Farm Fresh. They go to the pin. Coach Roger shielding himself from the ball. Parang hindi sanay.
Para sa team ni Coach Roger, now has 2 points. Did not see action sa una nilang laro.
Powerful attack though by Kate Viray. Kat Villegas will do the honors. Negacion chooses Kate Santiago down the line. And here in on the court for them, they go against Rivera, of course, and Orendain. As she timeout.
We heard that shot all over to where we are seated, and that's the kind of impact that ball. Lead down to 3 here for Farm Fresh.
5-8 on our scoreboard. They go to Pia Ildefonso, and another cross-court attack by Pia. Jaisel De Los Reyes with this service. Del Rosario goes to Des Clemente. Red there, over on 2. They go to Heather. Del Rosario back to Heather. And in between. Now Des Clemente will serve 7-11. We go to Viray. Clemente saves that one, a dump. Ball is alive. Del Rosario tried to set that one.
Smart. 5-point lead, the biggest lead here for the Foxies in set number 2.
Del Rosario will set to Melgar, tried to push it. Out of system play here on the Capital 1 side of things.
That took over 2 hours to end.
As we see Ginoo with that serve. They go back to Kate, but this time, and in this opportunity, she creates a down-the-line attack. Joan Narit with that service. Bingle asks for it as she set to the pin. Narit was there to cover. Santiago cross court. Melgar tried to make away. Viray blocked. Santiago this time.
But still, Pati Orendain showing us triple effort.
5 errors for the Farm Fresh Foxies. Oh, and 4 for Capital 1 a while ago. Dig there by Melgar. Bingo goes to the pin. And Legacion to Kate Santiago, adjust mid-air. Attack from Heather Ginoo at the pipe. And down the line from the middle.
As they find the secondary setter, playmaker Del Rosario at the service line.
Joust at the net, won by Des
And
Clemente.
again, another.
Trained with Crash Key Ablaze back in their off-season for a month. Brought one of the assistant coaches here.
Oops.
Del Rosario just sends a chance ball to Farm Fresh. Pia Ildefonso took advantage of that.
Here on 3 attack points and 1 service ace.
Shatubu with that service. Del Rosario to Heather Ginoo.
As we want to put it.
Des Clemente with that serve, 16-19. Coverage, but not alive. Liza Bertolano. That jump serve. Service ace. Bertolano will continue to serve 4 points from 3 attacks and 1 ace. Bertolano with that first ball. Kate Santiago.
That's quick.
As Capital 1 capitalizes on the errors of the Farm Fresh Foxies. Quick set and attack. Trisha Tubu was there to cover.
Good coverage by Tubu.
They go to Patty. Belgar from the pipe. Luis Romero chooses Kate Santiago cross court. Del Rosario back to Patty.
Oops.
Big chance ball for Capital 1. Push. Luis Romero goes to Santiago this time. Ball is still alive. Melgar will give a rainbow to Farm Fresh.
Long rally. And an extended second set. Humaba ito after a very quick first set.
Exactly. 7 excellent sets for Luis Romero. An error from the Capital 1 side of things will give Farm Fresh
A runaway win. Only had 1 point in that set too. performance para sa Farm Fresh itong si Trisha Tubo.
Eliza Bertolano hands it to Romero, who goes for tagsip. Ball is still alive. Chance for Farm Fresh.
There you go.
Wow, and that powerful spike though by Chin Arroyo.
Down 2 earlier. Coming away with 4 straight points for a 2-point lead here in set number 3. Combination play for the yellow shirts.
Miscommunication there as well. Trisha Tubo takes advantage of the down-the-line attack and will take this opportunity.
I spoke to Chin regarding what has been the key factor and really allowing her to immediately adapt to and excel in her new team right off the bat. The one is trying to complicate matters for them. Now, this report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now or watch via PilipinasLive.com and experience PVL games live in HD and commercial-free anytime and anywhere in the world. Now let's go back to this rally.
Thank you, Kyla. Bodies are on the floor on the side of Capital One. And speaking of that report,
Playing with more fire here in set 3 after giving up 11 unforced errors doon sa set 2 na panalo and being down at 2-0 earlier. This is a 9-2 run here for the Foxies, who gives up that last point.
as we see Riza Cruz on our screens, Sid Niegos with his service, 5-9. Louis Romero to Riza Cruz. Pati Orendain, cross court.
It has been quiet since. Still has to get untracked. They're still behind by 4 here in set number 3.
Tubo with that serve a while ago. Jalana tries again. Romero sends it over, blocked. Tubo will set to Bertolano. Capital One in the pin.
That's what I was referring to. Niegos once again for a total of 8 points in this match.
Lai Bertolano with 4 points so far, one of which is an ace. Jalana blocked by Riza Cruz.
Smart play by Makatuno, who just continued to activate that right shoulder while waiting for another chance to see action here para kay Coach Roger.
Service errors, Farm Fresh with 2, Capital One 0. Niegos smartly uses the blockers for May here in the Capital One side of things. Arroyo with the first ball. Romero goes back to Chin, blocked. Janelle sets up Arroyo as well.
Improving her 8-point output, which is scored against the Cool Smashers, now already with 11.
Blocked though by Sikal Tagsip. Romero with a combination play. Trisha Tubo.
Level of play, helping her team to a 5-point lead at 15-10. Like that 16-10 and that kill block. So one of those teams will get their first win.
First ball there.
Quick.
Combination play to Trisha Tubo.
Good reception, good pass by Arroyo. One of the top players for the Solar Spikers, formerly of the Blazers. Sa title run nila, together with the Pangs Panaga.
Chase, Jalana. Rainbow sent over to Farm Fresh. Sikal Tagsip takes advantage of the scramble in the Capital One side of things. Niegos with this service. Riza Cruz
Still
powers
alive.
through. Lana from the back. A chase here. Eliza Bertolano with an up. Tubu sends it over. Chance for Capital One. Yes, Clemente finds an opening.
Will not be denied.
Trisha Tubu with the serve. A shank though by Jalana and Farm Fresh. Tubu again with the service. Chase there. Bingo sends it over. Riza Cruz, off-speed hit.
Dito, si Niegos has 9. Para dito sa Solar Spikers. Clemente. Definitely played for F2 Logistics. Tama ba? Yani, doon siya huling naglaro.
Petrogas.
Petrogas.
Des Clemente.
8 set points, equivalent to 8 match points.
Eliza Bertolano had that service ace in their previous match against Creamline. Close out the first set. She has the first ball. They go to Riza Cruz. Coverage by Bingo. Attack from the pipe. Romero to Riza Cruz this time down the line.
Lisa Cruz will score all of her 4 points here in the final set.